Thank you so much for joining with me today. We are reading section 12 of the Manual for Teachers. How many teachers of God are needed to save the world? Paragraph 3. Why is the illusion of many necessary? Only because reality is not understandable to the deluded. Only a very few can hear God's voice at all. And we're going to read footnote 97. In context, these very few seem to be the teachers of God who, through not in few number, are few proportionate to the entire population. So though not few in number, they are few in proportionate to the entire population. And even they cannot communicate His messages directly through the Spirit which gave them. They need a medium through which communication becomes possible to those who do not realize that they are spirit, a body that they can see, a voice they understand and listen to without the fear the truth would find in them. Do not forget that truth can come only where it is welcomed without fear. So do God's teachers need a body, for their unity could not be recognized directly. Yet what makes them God's teachers is their recognition of the proper purpose of the body. As they advance in their profession, they become more and more certain that the body's function is but to let God's voice speak through it to human ears. And these ears will carry to the mind of the hearer messages which are not of this world, and the mind will understand them because of their source. From this understanding will come the recognition in this new teacher of God of what the body's purpose is, the only use there really is for it. This lesson is enough to let the thought of unity come in, and what is one is recognized as one. The teachers of God appear to share the illusion of separation, but because of what they use the body for, they do not believe in the illusion despite appearances. The central lesson is always this, that what you use the body for, it will become to you. Use it for sin or for attack, which is the same as sin, and you will see it as sinful. Because it is sinful, it is weak, and being weak, it suffers and it dies. Use it for purposes of bringing the Word of God to those who have it not, and the body becomes holy. Because it is holy, it cannot be sick, nor can it die. When its usefulness is done, it is laid by, and that is all. The mind makes this decision as it makes all decisions which are responsible for the body's condition. Yet the teacher of God does not make this decision alone. To do that would be to give the body another purpose from the one that keeps it holy. God's voice will tell him when he has fulfilled his role, just as it tells him what his function is. He does not suffer either in going or remaining. Sickness is now impossible to him. Oneness and sickness cannot coexist. God's teachers choose to look on dreams a while. It is a conscious choice, for they have learned that all choices are made consciously with full awareness of their consequences. Footnote 98, see Workbook 136, Lesson 136, 3 through 5 for an explanation of how this works. So please pause and review that if you'd like. The dream says otherwise, but who would put his faith in dreams once they are recognized for what they are? Awareness of dreaming is the real function of God's teachers. Footnote 99. Awareness of dreaming means that being aware that waking life is a dream. As the next two sentences explain, it means watching, quote, the dream figures, i.e. the bodies, come and go, unquote, while remaining aware that they are only figures in a dream. They watch the dream figures come and go, shift and change, suffer and die, yet they are not deceived by what they see. They recognize that to behold a dream figure as sick and separate is no more real than to behold it as healthy and beautiful. Unity alone is not a thing of dreams, and it is this God's teachers acknowledge as behind the dream, beyond all seen, and yet surely theirs. So, and it is this God's teachers acknowledge as behind the dream, beyond all seen, and yet surely theirs. Thank you for joining with me in section 12, How Many Teachers of God Are Needed to Save the World? I love you. Have a beautiful day.